Is that too loud?
Go ahead.
Is that too loud?
No,
All
that's
right, perfect.
Oh man, the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a blowout.
I know. Did
Yeah.
you watch it?
No, I just saw the score.
Oh
Yes,
shit,
sir.
it's like about 50 or something.
Yeah, I think so.
God damn.
I was like,
That's the last game of the season though.
yeah, till the 20th, right?
Just to let you know, I already started rolling.
No, okay,
But I'm
absolutely.
just,
We're just chatting it up.
yeah, just
Yes, sir.
getting you, Yeah. What's the best place to eat for you in Oklahoma City?
That's a good question. Have you heard of Cafe Cacao?
No.
It's a
What's the best place to eat for you in Oklahoma City?
That's a good question. Have you heard of Cafe Cacao?
No.
It's a more of a Latino type of food.
Okay.
From Cuban to Mexican food, Guatemalan food.
Okay.
It's a brunch place, and it's hard to get in. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
As far as like, the food is priced well, but
Okay.
it's just so many people want to go. The line builds up quick. So
Is it expensive?
no, I wouldn't say.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's your favorite food, man, bro?
Ooh, so I would say Panamanian food for sure.
Armenian?
Panamanian.
Oh, Panamanian?
Yeah, so my
Are you
mom's
Panamanian?
Yeah, I'm half Panamanian.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
So ceviche all day.
So what got you out here? Most Panamanian that I know, they're from New York. They
Yeah, type
Yeah.
eat. So
Yeah.
like my mom was born and raised in Panama.
Okay.
My dad went over in, I believe,
Military?
Yeah, military.
Oh.
For Operation Just Cause. Stayed there for a minute, and then God put two and two together, so He put them together, and then they had my sister out there. Came back to the States.
Wow.
Funny story. My mom in 2001 thought she had cancer.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, man, bro.
Yeah, no problem at all. It ends in a great way. She went to get checked out because she had gotten her tubes tied post surgery of my sister.
Wow.
And then she's crying. So my dad asked what's wrong, and he holds up an ultrasound. It was 4 months of me.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You survived it?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, that was
yeah,
you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So no cancer at all. She was pregnant. She thought she couldn't get pregnant at all.
Miracle baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, you got me. I don't know. I was like, whoa, bro.
No. So my mom's alive and well. She's doing good.
That's good.
But
That's good.
she was scared, and then
good.
luckily, I came out, so I was meant to be here for sure. So then we've been over in OKC since I was born. Yes, sir.
So, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video from TMTV. We are live and direct from Saintdeamour Park, Highway in Oklahoma City. And here with me today, I have is a man of many talents, man. So, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, for sure. So my name is Ohani McClinton. I'm based out of OKC. First and foremost, I'm a student at UCO. A business management degree, graduated in December.
Wow.
And then I do modeling and fighting on the side as well. So,
Wow.
yes, sir.
Wow. So, what got you into modeling? If I had to start with that.
Yeah. So shout out to my brother Nav.
Okay.
Man, he was working with the camera when he was young, I think 15 or 16.
Brother?
No, so this is just a close friend of mine, but
Okay.
I just call him my brother type beat.
Okay.
And man, he was like, man, can you do some test shots for me?
Okay.
I was like, sure. And the photos were really good. And then he became bigger, and then I started getting bigger, and then he kind of helped me get into some local modeling and stuff like that. And I've been shot by some great photographers out of state as well.
Wow.
So shout out to him. That's the person that got me into modeling.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
So
So
all
how's it
by
been so
accident.
far? So good.
It's been good. I haven't I will say I'm not fully immersed in that world yet.
Because you still got school.
Absolutely, that's true.
Yeah.
But shout out to the local artists and creators in Oklahoma, and anybody that models as well. There's some really, really good talent in Oklahoma. So I aspire to kind of do those things to allow myself to be at that point someday.
I said I was gonna ask you, what's like growing up in Oklahoma City like?
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Oklahoma City?
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. Life wasn't too crazy.
Okay.
My parents and I like lived in OKC,
OKC.
but I went to Edmond schools.
Edmond.
And
That's like a rich.
no.
A lot of people don't know. Edmond is the richest part of people. I don't know if that's that from what I've heard from people saying. Yeah.
It's definitely a wealthy suburb.
It's like
Absolutely.
a high end.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
And I don't know, everything was cool.
It's cool.
In high school, I got involved in like track. In middle school, I wrestled and I started Taekwondo. And then from there, I kind of started getting into sport karate and then Taekwondo tournaments as well. That's kind of what introduced me to martial arts as well too. So
you have a great, can I say, childhood? You know, growing up in Oklahoma City. Yeah. So what inspired you to want to pursue career in modeling?
Honestly, it's just fun. Like it's natural. And then like I really like contemporary art.
Okay.
So I really want to get more into my creative bag in order to successfully like navigate some different paths for me. So feel good about it. It feels natural, and then the people I meet inside locally, and even people I'm able to meet via the internet, it's really cool to see how people like show love and reach out. So
it's so funny because we actually met on the Instagram.
yeah,
right?
Yes, sir.
It's so funny because like you're very more comfortable on the Instagram because a lot of people you message them like that, they see but they won't get back to you.
Absolutely.
Or they kind of like skeptical about
Yeah.
oh man, somebody's trying to, you know.
Absolutely.
But that's a good thing because if it's gonna be like a $10 million contract, that's how you're just gonna get into it too.
Absolutely.
So are you into like a runway or just
Yeah, so
video
no.
shoot? Or
It's just more just like local kind of fashion shoots.
Fashion shoot.
But
Okay.
definitely not runway. Not close yet.
Okay.
One day, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Rodney,
Okay.
he shoots, he's a model in Oklahoma. He's based out of Oklahoma, but Texas, LA, New York. Extremely talented runway. Taylor Williams, my brother as well.
Okay.
Like, we cool, type beat, and runway as well. He did one for Louis.
Oh,
so that's
for
at like,
Louis Vuitton?
yeah.
Ooh,
Yes. And then shout out to Jakian Park
wait,
as well.
how you in Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So there's some people out in the game
So
where
you
like,
went big time.
no, so I didn't model for them, but he did.
He
and
did? Okay.
So there's people here that like are doing really well, and like I'm inspired to like learn from them. So
You could tap into it because if you know people like that, it's like just like one step away from.
absolutely.
As long as you keep doing what you know how to do it. So you mentioned UCO, right? So studying business administration, right?
Business management.
Management.
Yes, sir.
So how does that come about? Like, you know?
Yeah,
Because
so
most models, they barely go to school.
I would say like I can't speak for most models.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean, right?
You know, I feel you
Yeah.
like because sometimes they pick that path,
Yeah.
and like some are able to go to school, or like some are not. But in my situation, I think I just balance it well, and it's also not my main source of income, so that helps out as well. So I can be able to concentrate in school, and then when I have available time and there's shoots available, I like to do that. So yeah.
That sounds pretty good, man.
Yes, sir.
So talking about the modeling industries in Oklahoma City, how is it like? Is it out there, or is still coming up the same way? They call Oklahoma City small market. Is it the same way?
It's growing. There's some
Growing.
really good creators out here. Wanna Be Rich Parker, or Wanna Be Peter Parker, I apologize. Jakian Parks. Who else? There's so many photographers, and I apologize. Oh, Naveen.
I know Nabs.
yeah.
It's short for
Trey Young.
Trey Young,
Yes,
man.
dude,
It's
he's
so funny
amazing.
when I started running camera about, say, roughly 2 years ago. So, and I started meeting people.
Absolutely.
And somebody mentioned his name to me.
Yeah.
They reach out to him, he reached out to me, but he was so busy with Trey.
Yeah,
Because if I
absolutely.
send him a message, it's going to take about, only God knows, to respond back to me. So, yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's funny you say that because it's like full circle because like you messaged him and like we
Yeah.
went like so in high school.
High school?
That's
Wow.
So when I was telling you like that's the person that was shooting pics.
Wow.
That was me and Naveen.
Oh.
So he got like that's why like when he was getting better.
Yeah.
I was getting noticed.
Oh.
And it was really like solely because of him. Like
Because-
I really
yeah.
So shout out to him. And then he's just
It's
amazing
just-
dude, bro. Just amazing.
He's good. I've seen a
Absolutely.
couple of his work,
Mhm.
and shooting for Trey, bro.
Yeah.
Even though if you're not good,
Yeah.
you shooting for Trey is gonna get you the best camera.
Yeah.
It's gonna get you the best. I don't want to say trainee, but it's gonna get you to everything that you need. Because
Absolutely.
he's probably, if I'm not sure, I think he's staying with him in the ATL.
I'm not
He
sure.
lives, I think he
Something
lives,
like
he
that.
lives, yeah,
Yeah.
he lives with him. Wow, it's so funny what you said. I don't know, you might probably, Dominic
Yes.
Primer?
Absolutely.
He told me about Navs. He wasn't one that trying to link me and Navs
Yeah.
together.
Absolutely.
Because he said he knew Nav when he was, started.
Absolutely.
Like he's probably a high school student or whatever.
Absolutely.
But as soon as he get with the big boy, Trey, and he barely, have time for, but it's all good. Wow.
No, he's
Like
a
you
busy
said,
man. He has
everything
priorities for sure.
come full circle, man.
Absolutely.
So if I'm to ask you, what do you think are the quality that make a successful model?
Qualities.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Okay.
That's like first and foremost. There's a lot of people that if you look at who are the top leading models,
Yeah.
I feel like they have a very abstract look among
Yeah.
them, and it's like some people really dig out their own imperfections, but the best thing to do is just embrace them. So if you're able to do that, like your confidence will skyrocket. So
So just be yourself.
absolutely.
Confidence. What about personality, charisma, stuff like that?
I can't speak for everybody. Like I guess even some people that may be more introverted might find success, and because that's what the realm that suits them the best. And some people may be more extroverted and want to go into some acting as well, or commercial, do local things. There's routes for them, but at the end of the day, it's just.
So how do you consider yourself?
I would definitely
intro or extro or in between?
Definitely in between.
In between.
So there's days where like I'm very extravagant with how I act and loud and bashful at times, and there's other times where I'm more reluctant to speak, and not because like I'm mad or upset, just because I feel more relaxed. So.
But you got the cool, chilling vibe type, like people that kind of like that watch what is going on first before they start, doing things, or before they start talking. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So can you remember your first job? Like
yes, first job I ever had was working at, I believe, Brahms.
Brahms.
At 15.
Every high school kid in Oklahoma City work at Brahms.
Yeah.
Every high school, if they don't do. I tell you a true story. My first job in America was at McDonald's.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
That's what's up.
So I got here, I started asking, talking to people, because I go to a high school basketball game too.
Absolutely.
Half of them work at Brahms. So go ahead.
Yeah.
You like it?
I do. I definitely will say I do. I don't know.
So what's your favorite, like a go-to lunch type food?
Oof.
When you was at Brahms?
Probably like that number one.
Oh.
Keep it simple. Or it was the burger. The single patty burger, quarter pound.
They sell ice cream too, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite ice cream over there?
I would have to personally say mint chocolate chip is up there. If not, vanilla frozen yogurt.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
So how do you leave Brahms?
Oh, I did not enjoy it at the end.
Like,
I was like, as soon as I turned 16, I said, I appreciate y'all. And then more opportunities open, because like at 15 and a half, there's only certain places you could work.
Okay.
And after that, I went to Texas Roadhouse. And I feel like I'm a type of person, regardless if I'm working or even not working, I just appreciate people's style. Because I'll take anything from anywhere. Like at the end of the day, if you really understand fashion at its highest, you're gonna always, all right, this looks good on this, this looks good on this, and just combine it up. Especially like being like half Panamanian, when I would go down there, it was so cool because it's different. Like their swag and what they consider in is different from what America's is. And also like my grandma's Colombian, so then I would just look up like Colombian TikToks or YouTube videos to like see what that was like. They dress different as well, kind of similar. So it was just cool to see. Like I just love it. Love picking up swag wherever it's at.
Do you introduce any of your style to them? Like, okay.
Yeah, so like I always like try to dress different. Like today something's light, casual, but I love always putting something on that most people wouldn't consider them,
Okay.
and then just rocking it.
So how would you describe your home style?
Just, I think more.
EP, hip hop, old school.
I think right now I'm wanting to transition more to like an old school look.
Old school.
My pops, I'm not gonna lie, always like white collar
Button
worker.
up,
He's
yeah.
buttoned up, swagged out, and then like looking at that, I'm like, as I get older, I'm like, not necessarily all like
yeah,
full blown out, but getting to an age where like I want to dress more mature. So absolutely.
Like pants,
Yeah, like
fuck jeans.
pinstripe pants, more loafers, Clarks, boots, things of that nature. So absolutely.
Let me ask you this. You go to UCO, right?
Mhm.
But OSU or you, man? Football. OSU or you football?
Who do I think is better, or like who do I personally
What do you
root for?
prefer? For me, I'm a big time OU fan.
Yeah,
They ask me OSU or OU, man, sooner, baby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm torn because I have friends
Okay.
and even family
Right,
that.
don't try to be a politician.
Nah,
I
man.
love OSU. I love OU. But if somebody asked me to pick one, I would any day, anytime I'll pick OU.
I'll say I plead the fifth. I can't say.
You're a politician, bro. Are you running for office?
No, sir. Absolutely not.
Come on. You love them both. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's good. That's good. So how do you prepare for your modeling shot or the runaway show, your show? How do you prepare for the show?
So haven't been on runway, but when I do get on
shot, yeah.
like modeling shots, some photographers will like have a like mood board,
Okay.
and then have models on there to understand what they do, and then you just look at the inspo, practice it a little, and
You
then
do like a new cut, new hairstyle, or just
nah, I just whatever I'm rocking at that time is what I shoot with, and then
you have a private barber or personal barber?
no, I just
To
public
get
barber.
one. To get one.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I'll look
to get
into
one
it.
is good.
Absolutely.
Consider they will be able to know your style. Like you don't have to be switching from one, and you're more or less like a brand already.
Yeah.
You know, you
Absolutely.
have to, you know, that goes a long way because a lot of people out here, I don't know, like I see them like people like you. If you was in New York, probably gonna have private barber,
Absolutely.
private therapy, workout, fitness trainer.
Absolutely.
That you do. They work with you. They do it for free for you.
Absolutely.
But in return, you do their, I don't want to call it promo, but just like a little shout out
Absolutely.
to them because, you know, stuff like that. Do you work out a lot?
No, I will say I'm getting back more into it.
Okay.
I came back from sparring today.
Okay. Sparring?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So,
we're going to talk about that. Go ahead.
yeah, we had some good rounds in, but I kind of like
Rusty?
rusty.
Okay.
Like, now I wouldn't feel like I was rusty. I feel like I was still sharp. But
Too sharp?
I was sharp still.
Okay, okay.
But not at my peak. I have a lot of work to
Okay.
do. Need to warm up a little more. There's some things I need to work on as well. And then, yeah.
Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. And
Go ahead.
then, yeah.
That's speaking of the fight last night. Did you watch it?
Jeez.
Can I call that the uppercut or I don't know?
Wait, for which one? Alex Pereira?
Yeah,
That was a left hook.
because I watched Easy Reaction. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah.
it. It was like,
It
like
was.
it could have was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
because his power is
Wow.
crazy. I watched like his kickboxing to
Yeah.
try to understand it. He started as an amateur boxer, had a late start, and his left hook has always been money. It's crazy. He just
You gotta go for what you want, bro.
yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
I've seen a lot of people in Oklahoma City, right? They are into a lot of stuff, but I don't know if they don't put their mind. They're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
I was watching one Instagram video today. It came up on my page. So they were giving like an example of, okay, if you give the basketball ball to LeBron,
Yeah.
they said, oh, this basketball is about $100 at the store shop. But if you give it to LeBron James, it's about $50 million. Like how he could make what he can make out of the basketball.
Absolutely.
Same way with the football ball. So if you give it to Tom Brady,
Yeah.
it's what's the baseball bat. If you give
Absolutely.
it to Derek Jeter,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely.
So I've seen a lot of people like that here. They just do stuff, but they don't. I don't know if they don't see themselves at that level.
Absolutely.
And when I talk to them, it's like they look at me like, okay, this guy is just saying something that they don't understand.
Yeah.
So what can you say to that? Because people like you now, you in school. But let me ask you, have you had any NIL, or I don't want to say NIL like a promotion deal, like a sponsorship?
So I have sponsorships.
Okay.
For each, not each. My first five, I didn't do sponsorships, but for my last three, I did sponsorships, and they help out a lot with training, dieting.
Okay.
So
Is it like an energy drink or nutrition?
So it's honestly, there's local companies.
Local company.
And then
what do they do?
So they'll I'll make a package.
Okay.
And then there's a bronze, a silver, a gold, and a platinum.
Okay.
And then one's like, hey, platinum is 2 free tickets, a couple posts, things of that nature. So and then they send in that attempt some sort of compensation, whether it's free smoothies from Smoothie King, whether it's fitness by Zach, shout out Zach, 1907 Properties, my big bro Wes, a plethora of companies that consistently follow through, and it's just if you're able to promote them well, then they see that hey, more eyes could be targeted from your help, then obviously it's like a symbiotic, if I'm not saying that wrong, type of relationship.
That's pretty good. As a matter of fact,
no cash. I'm so sorry.
As a matter of fact, you studied marketing in school, right?
Management.
Management.
Yes, sir.
Are you marketing yourself, or you have a management company?
So I do manage myself.
Okay. You need to.
Yeah.
Because you don't have what's it called?
Thank you.
All
Absolutely.
right. You don't have that luxury to you know. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I think that's the thing. A lot of people, there's a lot of great fighters out here.
Yeah.
And I think that there's some fighters that really market themselves very well, and you can see through their success. And there's some fighters that are really great that we may not even know about yet, and just because they're not into the marketing, they don't know how to things of that nature. So I think it's really important, and that's what you truly want to do, because at the end of the day, that the fighting game or many other sports, they're not going to be infinite. At some point, whether it's early on, middle, or the later part of your career,
you have to switch to something else.
Absolutely. And some people are able to gain a certain amount of money and do their thing.
NIL, this is the NIL era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of basketball players, football players, they're choosing to stay in college more, which is understandable because they get paid very well.
As a matter of fact, I know a guy from your school. I think is your running back. Mosley or something. I can't remember his name.
Is it because of the UCO?
UCO, yeah.
Okay.
I think his name is Mosley or something, but I could figure him out on that gram. You know, it's doing really good when it comes to marketing, because he does all these little short videos.
Absolutely.
And
like TikToks and stuff. Absolutely.
And he's used that to get a lot of sponsorship for himself.
Yes, sir.
Beside the school, what the school is providing. Do they give you any something like that, like the
Unfortunately
package?
not. Yes, kickboxing.
You pay for tuition?
I do. Look, my dad is ex-military, so I do get assistance from the GI Bill. So shout out any veterans as well, or anybody serving. But that helps out a lot. So, but no NIL deals, no say.
So what do you think separates you, you know, apart from every other model, whether a big time model or like a local? What do you think? What's your
Thank you.
What's your X factor? Like, okay, I'm modeling. Okay, if I'm looking for somebody and I'm like, okay, what makes you different from, you know, from the pack?
I don't think this makes me different, but definitely a great mindset to have is wanting to shoot because you genuinely like to shoot. So you're not doing it for money or any other reason. Like you're like, hey, I want to do this. So there's a lot of good local photographers that I've seen them start to explode for the sole reason that they've been consistent And it's like either you see him start out like, hey, how Nav did. He was very young, and look where he's at now, extremely successful. And again, he's only, what, 23? Tunde, I think. There's a lot of people out here that are able to.
So, like, if I get what you're trying to say, because I remember one time I was watching Michael Jordan.
Absolutely.
And there's one thing he said, same thing I asked you. He said you have to do it for the love of it. Like you have to enjoy.
Absolutely.
You know, they ask him like, okay, how can they train the younger kids?
Absolutely.
Like to put that passion into the passion that he has for basketball. How can? He said, no, let them enjoy the game. Let them do it for the fun of it, not just I'm gonna get paid for it. Even though if you're not getting paid, just love it. Like you said, say just for the sake of shooting. Like you could do that shooting, you know, like for free.
Easily, yeah.
There's $1 million you could do it too. You could do it for fun. Wow, that's a good answer to that, man. That's a good answer to that. So Oklahoma City, we're still at the Saintdeamour Park. So what do you enjoy most about living in Oklahoma?
Truly, I think the thing I enjoy most about Oklahoma City is the people.
The people?
Yeah, they're very nice. And I think at the end of the day, like we're being more, I think, expansive of how many cultures are reaching Oklahoma. Yeah. Which is really lovely. It might be at a slower pace, but it is happening. So just the growth I've seen through Oklahoma is cool to see.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they're good people. I'm not gonna lie. I was just joking. That was a joke. They're good people.
Absolutely.
Compared to other states that I've been to. Nicer, a little, try to know a little bit more about you and all that.
I definitely think there's certain things I may not agree agree with. Yeah. But it's home. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, through my experience, I think I've had some luck. Had some misfortune as well, but if you look at both sides, I feel like I win more than I lose. So,
your short-term goals?
Short-term goals. Yeah. Graduate. That's happened in December, so knocking that out. Get really established in my next job, and just to continue to grow.
Wow.
That'd be the big three.
So kickboxing, man. How do you get into kickboxing?
Yeah. So, fighting-wise, my dad was a huge fight fan. And then for anybody that knows, I was born in 01, so I was past a lot of the retro days.
Where was you born?
01,
okay.
2001.
Okay.
And we had a little box TV with the VHS.
VHS, yeah.
And he had like best of Mike Tyson, best of Holyfield, best of Ali, Foreman. And then like I would just.
Sorry to cut you short. There's one thing about Hispanic. Yeah. They love combat sports.
Yeah.
Their kids, 5, 6 years old, they drop them off at the gym.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So like my mom, I will say my mom was not into it. My dad, he born in the States, he really loved it a lot. My mom did like it, like because of Roberto Duran. Shout out to Roberto Duran. Yeah. I mean, he's amazing, phenomenal legend. But me doing it, she wasn't very. She didn't like that. Taking a liking to combat sports.
I know it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
In 1 minute, like any little mistake you make, you could end up. I don't know, man. Yeah, because your life is. You put in your life, on line when you get into the ring.
Absolutely.
Boxing, kickboxing, MMA, one single kick could destroy you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's why, because I do a little bit of boxing too. And that's one thing coach always say to the kids, like, make sure you're ready before you go into the ring. Because one little mistake, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's important. Early in college, I wrote an essay over at CTE, and the effects across all athletes, but unfortunately more in combat athletes really show. Yeah. So that's why it's like, do your best, get in, get out. Then understand that you don't have to fight right away. Yeah. There's a lot of fighters that might not have a fight, but if you spar them, some good work. So.
So what made you choose was it marketing? Management. So what made you?
My dad.
Oh, okay.
Originally, going through school, I didn't really like it during COVID. My dad had
You graduated in 2020, right?
2019.
29. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Borderline, COVID.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So my first year wasn't like my favorite. Found out I had ADHD and got into that, so that helped out more.
Oh,
And I kind of liked business as the whole, like how to make money, um, how to market,
okay.
to make things, how to understand losses, revenue, assets, liabilities. I think a lot of people throw that around, but truly don't know what some liabilities may be. So you've got to check on your spending and stuff. And I fall victim to that, like where I'm like, I like these clothes, but that's a liability at this age. So it's like going into things that make me better as a person as far as with finances.
Wow. So, how do you keep yourself update about the current fashion trends? Don't say TikTok.
I would have to say TikTok, Pinterest,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay.
Kind of my parents, how they used to dress back in the day. I used to really enjoy that. So I'm like taking inspiration from them, taking inspiration from really everywhere. If I see in a show I like or see something like, I'm like, I'll look it up and yes sir.
That's what's up. Do you have any like a model, either male or female, that you like to work with, or do you like them to give you advice, or that you,
To work with or give me advice, a model. I think chopping it up with Luke Sabbit would be cool.
What do you call it?
Luke Sabbit, I think.
Looks happy. Wow.
I
don't know.
might be messing up his name.
Wow.
But
Is he American?
yeah, American.
Oh, black or mixed?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think let me look into it real quick. I might be saying his name wrong.
Sabi.
Let's see. Luke. Let's see. Oh snap! I definitely messed up his last name. Anyways, I can find it later.
Okay. This is the guy I was telling you. You probably know him.
What is it?
Jonathan. Let me go back to his page. I think he plays for your school.
Oh shit! I have seen this.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
It does really well. Yeah. I don't know him personally, but yeah, those TikToks are hilarious.
Yeah. So you said Luke Sabi, right?
If I'm not
that you
mistaken.
like to work with? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, and right now we about to go on break. We about to go check out the taco place. Is it called Spark?
I think so. Spark.
So we about to go check it out and see what they got. Then we're gonna come back and wrap it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.